Hey guys, this is Eric Nguyen from Ascensio Agency here, and I'm going to talk you guys through step by step exactly how to set up your Google Ads account for your local business service here. All right, so let's get into the meat, into the butter here. If you guys haven't set up your Google Ads account or anything like that, it's going to be straightforward. We're just going to head to google.com. We're going to head to the top right corner here. Once you create your Gmail account, your ad account as well too, you're going to press Google Ads and find the tab here. Once that's done, you're going to press start now. You're just going to fill out some details, some quick questions about your local business, and once everything's settled, you should have your account created from here moving forward. So this will be a test account that we'll be using today. So the first thing that we're going to focus on is how do we create that campaign and start building your Google Ads here. So the first thing that we want to do is we're going to select that create and press that campaign option here. So what's the campaign objective here? Our goal for your local business here is making sure that we want to get leads to be able to convert them, right? So we want to make sure that we select leads here from here. If you are like an e-commerce store or something like that, or wanting some awareness, then you would do the other options. But as a local business, we're here to get leads and convert them and get clients that we can work year round. We're going to select that option here. You can see here, I was testing the account previously, just showing you how to submit lead forms. This is something you guys don't need to do at the moment. We can just remove this. Usually you guys don't have this option here, so I wouldn't worry about that too much here. But we're going to press continue. So now this next thing that we're going to select is having the campaign type here. So what I mean by that, this means that we want to generate leads on Google search with text ads here. We don't want anything with performances, promoting your shopping products or videos on your video ads or anything like that. We want to make specific words. When someone searches you on Google, they're going to click on your ad and be able to, convert over through a phone call or schedule an appointment with you when they search you up on Google from here. So we're going to select this option. And what's the goal? So based on your website as well too. So this could be like scheduling a phone call, whether it be a lead that fills out your form or even a website. So I already went over to Google and did a Google search on saying HVAC near me. So I used a quick example down below here. I did Lions HVAC here in a quick example, what I mentioned. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use their website as an example today. Just to give you a live example, what we're going to do now is head over to your website. We're just going to fill out the details here, and then we're going to see if they have a phone number that we can use to fill in their information. Let's see. Scheduled service, business hours. Okay, so they do have a phone number here. So let's just fill that out. 866 430 9530, I believe. 3950. 3950. Perfect. You're going to fill out the details here, and then let's just say, to keep it very simple, we're just going to call it Lions HVAC on the campaign name. Then we're going to press continue here. We're going to press start as new as the brand search. Okay. So now the next stage here is really simple. Well, for the bidding, we're not going to select any conversion value, clicks, or impression shares. The major thing is we want to select conversions. We want to make sure that we set a target cost per action. The reason why we do this as well too is because we want to make sure that we are selecting our conversions so that cost per acquisition to be around $1.50 from here. So that way we want to make sure that we're not spending too much when someone clicks on your ad from here moving forward from that end, right? That's the biggest goal from here. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that we are pressing next here. So the thing here is we also want to make sure that we are always having our search. I personally don't recommend you need to include any Google search partners when search people are relevant to your keywords or anything like that, because this is going to be a more broad search, and especially if we are a local business, this is not very important for us because sometimes when Google does do ads, it can affect your performance when someone clicks and has like a random search term. Let's just say, for example, HVAC near Mexico, and somehow your HVAC business pops up and it clicks it's going to waste your clicks and your ad spend as well too. So I don't recommend these two here at the moment here. We don't really need to focus on that. The one thing that we want to have is selecting our location option, and this means that we want to have our target in local in your target area only, right? So this means that we are only want to have, let's say for example, we're focusing in Santa Monica and Los Angeles, right? Los Angeles, target right here. As we can see, this is what we're going to focus on right here. And we can do this, and we can remove this. Or let's just, hold on, re-click this. And then just make sure we exclude that. Oops, target. I guess it's selecting this because it's considering LO right here. All we're gonna do is just press save from here. And then we wanna make sure we select English from here. And then we wanna use keyword match types here. We don't want to have a broad match keywords from here moving forward, and making sure once that's done here, so leaving with audience segment, we don't need to do that too much because we're going to rely on heavy on key search words here. So now once that's done, we're going to hit the next button. So now this is where you're coming into the keyword search here, and this is where we can add some products and services of what key terms that we use. And the best thing about this, right, when you guys have a website already and you guys provide services, so this is where we want to add some key filler informations here. So let's just say we're just going to add this: air conditioning repair, air conditioning installation, air conditioning maintenance that you guys provide, heating repair, heating installation that we do. So all we're doing is just copying what you guys provide in your services, whether it's on your website as well too. So commercial HVAC services, we have air duct, thermostats, let's say we provide HVAC, zoning services, attic installations, mini split systems, HVAC rebates that you guys do, and then let's say for example you have HAC coupons as well here as well, right? So now we're going to do update the keywords searches, yes, and then replace, and we're just going to wait for this for Google Ads to update this here. So we can see here that all these words that we're going to be added to our keywords here as well, as we can see. So on your right hand tab, you're going to see be like the conversion optimization score. I wouldn't worry too much about this when Google tells you this as well too. At the end of the day, we're going to be competing against other people, and we're going to make sure that we're going to have the best search words moving forward from here, right? So the best thing about this I recommend is we're going to make sure we're going to copy this, and we're going to add this to our AdWords wrapper for later. And what I mean by that is because the reason with keywords, this is where we're going to have specific phrase matches when we do our Google Ads, and we want to have exact word searches rather than having broad modified word searches when Google searches you up. So this is getting more technical here, but we want to just use this. So we're just going to copy these words for right now and just paste it there in the meantime. Okay, so now once that's done, we're just going to head over now, and let's just say, for example, we're going to create our ads here from here moving forward. So let's just say this is our website that we use. Maybe you can do AC services, right? So as a basic example, we can leave the lead forms in the meantime from here. So for example, in this kind of things, what we want to look at is we want to compare what other Google Ads are running as well too. And as we can see here, we're going to look at the Google Ads option here, right? You can tell that these people have been running 33 years of business. So in your Google Ads search, maybe you are like, say, you can be a family-owned business here. You can be 33, depending on how many years of service you've been, 35 plus years in service. Instead of saying competitive prices, affordable prices, you can say open 24/7. And don't need to have lines HVAC. So we're going to look at here as well too. You can say 78 years of business. You could see, so you can also have serves in Santa Monica. So another one could be, let's say be like 4,000 plus reviews. This is just an example. Let's just say this company has over 4,000 reviews as well. So you can see when something comes in your business that you're an expert, our technicians available. So you can change here, available to give you the best AC repair in Los Angeles, California. It'll be like best customer service you will receive. Has earned spot in the best industry. You can also say experts in the industry that will fix your machines, or something like it'd be like best experts in industry that will provide top-notch service. So now that once that's done from there, you can see it'll create the Google ads here as well too. You can example affordable prices. It's showing you all the headlines that we provide, and the recommend I would do as well too, pinning the options. So you could select, it's recommended to pin. The reason why this is important is because it just shows you that, you know, what's going to be the best standing out for your headline here. So whatever is the best, whether it be open 24/7, affordable prices, you can, you know, choose your option to select which pin you want to do from here. Now, once that's done in creating that description, we want to move on to creating that business name and logo, right? So this means that the biggest thing here is you have a logo onto your guys' website already. This is where you're going to fill out some certain details here to make sure that, you know, this is your account. So you do want to fill out some, making sure your payment profile and everything moving forward here before you can add your business name and logo, just to make sure you are verified and Google verifies you from there. Now, once that's done, this is where we're going to add small little site links here as well too. This is where this is going to get very more specific, where you have a, you know, specific link that you need to go to. So for example, if you have a link that goes straight to the air condition repair side of things, you're going to want them to copy this link, and then you're going to send them the link here as well too, right? To make sure that, and that way you can describe a description. So basically is making sure you can have, like, say for example, keeping your AC cool for the summer. And then it could also say something like, you know, as well, AC experience no issue can prevent fully functioning. Make sure your AC is fully functional. Simple as that. You're going to create that error as well too, depending on which link. So this will also depend on which, you know, side of the HVAC business or any local business that you're doing here, that the service that you provide has a lot of links that, or people that click to and they want to go specifically to, whether it be AC, whether it be plumbing, all that specific stuff from there. But that's what, once you're done, all you're going to do is just press save, and your links will be added here as well too from that. And then if you have a call out, this is where you can add your call out as well too. So this means that, you know, it really depends of, well, with your link, you can have specific call outs here. So let's say, for example, maybe you have a giveaway, or maybe you have a rebate for HVAC exactly that maybe they're looking for as well too. This is something you could also add for the call out, so that way they, you know, not click on this link, click on this ad for you guys, so that way you can generate more leads and really get there, seal the deal with the rebates from here moving forward, right? So now once that's done, we're going to press here, and then we're going to move on to the next stage from here. So this is, yeah, it can be confirmed. And then this is just confirming my email right here. So give me 1 second. I just need to text this here. I just need to verify my account. Making sure. Cool. So now usually Google just wants to make sure you have a secure account here as well too. So with Google, with running the ads and the budgets here as well too, this is very crucial and very, I would say, the biggest thing here is you don't need to set a custom budget. The reason why I say this is because you want to figure out what is the average ad spend you're going to be willing to spend a day, right? And this is all going to depend. So let's say, for example, you know, if we are budgeting, you know, keywords and searches around LA exactly from here, like for Santa Monica, let's just use that as an example. Like if we were to do that from here, let's just say if we were to spend about $100 a day, for example, our cost conversions and weekly costs would be about $31, you know, a week from there. But if we were only to spend about $50 a day, all right, oh, actually the conversions are still pretty the same here exactly based on my keyword search, right? But I mean, this is just really depends when you have your keyword search here as well too. And see right here exactly. So this means maybe we could say, also say HVAC, best HVAC near Santa Monica. Copy this near Santa Monica. We just want to add these other ones here as well too to make sure. Near Santa Monica. So perfect. Cool. So now that once that's done, we're just going to select the budget. So I would recommend, like, it really depends on your budget here, like I mentioned. And you know, if you're okay with spending $100 a day, usually Google Ads doesn't really spend all of your $100 a day as well too, because if you have a cost per click that you set a maximum limit to $1.50, Google Ads is only going to spend as certain much as possible to compete with other competitors if they can spend to equivalent what you're willing to spend for, whether it be $1.50 per click from there. So even if you put $50 or $100, Google will not spend the whole $100 for that day. And I wouldn't, you know, adjust the budget day by day, whether it be $50, $100 a day, $200 a day kind of thing. You just want to let it play out before you can actually scale and see and look at the data, so that way you can make the changes for your ads. So once that's done, you're going to hit next, and you want to make sure everything here is, you're going to review everything here. You're going to have the search campaign, leads, submit leads form, maximize conversions, of course, bid equal, great, no segments, use keyword search, 28 keywords that we added, the budget. And then once that's done, we're going to hit publish the campaign from here. So now once we publish that campaign, we're going to go to campaigns real quick over here. And as we can see, I am going to turn off this campaign though, to make sure as well too. So that way I'm not running ads or anything like that. So, but the thing is with right here, so since my ads cannot be shown, I don't have my billing account or anything like that. I don't want to have any ads right now. So let me just make sure that this account is on pause. All right, guys. So the one thing is I want to make sure I'm not spending any money. So I'm just going to pause the account here, like I mentioned before. And so what we want to do is, the best thing that we want to do as well too is, before we even run the ads and everything like that as like the test here to go fully, we want to make sure we edit this, right? So what I mean by that is we're going to go head over to our ad groups, and you can see that we have all these keywords that we added before here, right? And before, we want to make sure as well too, we want to make sure that we are actually editing our keywords from here. So when we go to our campaign, and we are going to select the lines HVAC here and go to our ad groups. And what we want to do is we want to have a exact match. And what we're going to do is we're going to select all these and have them to be a exact match here. So change all match types. And then what we want to do is we want to select them to be exact match, right? And we want to press the apply button there. I mean, in the beginning here as well too, when you're at this stage, when you're creating your ad groups, what you can do is head over to AdWordsWrapper.com in the initial stage when you are creating your ads here. This could be a very simple way too. What you can do is you're going to wrap the keywords, and you're going to select that, and you're going to want to do exact match. And you can copy this, and then you can paste it exactly. Copy. Wow, with it. Oh, copy. And then what you can do is just paste it all like so, and then press save and exit as well too. But with the new Google Ads, you're able to select all and change all the keyword search, which is a lot faster here as well too. Either or, doesn't matter what you guys are planning on your option from here. That's going to give you the best option from there. But that's how you do it. So now what we want to do is we want to head over to the tool section here, and we're going to go over to the keyword planners, right? And this is where we mentioned we were looking at the keyword planner here as well. This is what I recommend doing is when you guys are doing your keyword searches for your tags. So say for example, we're going to go back and head over to the page here of air conditioning repair, and just we're going to get the results here, right? And we're going to focus on, let's just say, air conditioning repair near Santa Monica. And then we're going to add the site here as well to get results. And I'm not here to scare you or anything like that. I'm just testing this to show you in specific in Los Angeles, it is a hot market area, right? So the average bid is going to be between $16 and $72. This is also going to depend on the seasonality of the word, right? So that means that because like it could be towards during the summertime, could be towards during the winter time, who knows exactly, right? Because with living in California, weather could be very like could be very super hot, could be very humid a little bit sometimes, maybe weather, rainstorms, all that stuff that needs repairs exactly, and who knows from there. But these are things that I would look into, finding what keywords would match the best, and just finding specific keywords that I can use to, let's just say, add mini split systems as well too, that adding to the keywords here. So auto repair, and then we can maybe want to add another one as well. So at this keyword, maybe we want to add, let's add air conditioning installation, right? And then we're going to get results here. So as you can see, mini split here, you can tell that, look, a very low cost per click and above monthly searches around this people right here, and nobody's competing in this area at this moment, right? So this is something I would add into my keywords. If you guys are running this for your services in HVAC, it would be a great way to generate more business for you guys' end as well too. Very low cost per click at this time, and making you guys have a higher conversion here as well too. These are small little things I would adjust. I would let it run to collect data and make sure it makes the changes to your guys' Google Ads account from there. And that's how I would run it from there. And then adding to your keywords, right? So now the biggest thing is when we go back to our campaigns, and let's say, for example, maybe you want to add more keywords here as well too. What we can do as well too, we can select and add more keywords here into the option. Like I mentioned, maybe you want to add that mini split to your keyword, right, that you have. So here as well, and then to that end, and then we can just press save. And then as you can see, we're going to scroll down, or less, it's at the top here. You can change here, and making sure that we edit this, we're going to change that match type, right? Change all match type, and then we're going to select that as the exact match and press apply while running in the background, right? But this campaign is paused here, but this is how I would run my Google Ads if you're running a local HVAC business. So for example, if you were running a plumbing business, it would be the same thing, Santa Monica. Let's just use that for example. And then I am going to select this company here as one. And I would do the same thing and restart from scratch, finding my keywords here, knowing what to do in terms of what this company provides, what the service is, as you can see. So plumbing, emergency services, installation, replacement, broke pipeline, replacement, slab leak or repair services, video camera, drain inspection, all this stuff I would fill into these keyword searches, so that way I can find what's best. And then if you want to go ahead before you run even Google Ads and even start your campaign, I would head over to the tools, to the keyword planner here. So that way I would discover new keywords, what's trending around your area. That way it gives you the best results, and see what is the best cost per click and what can give you the best results for your Google Ads when you guys are running your local business here. But that is basically it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions. I'd love to answer all your questions, give you the best support I can to help your guys' local business moving forward from here. All right, guys, thank you so much.